Live from the rinks in Hunt Park, New York, the Stony Brook University Seawolves take on the University of Rhode Island Rams in an ACHA divisional matchup. You're watching Seawolves Hockey Live. And welcome back to Seawolves Hockey Live, everyone. Andy Bignani with you here. Last night, the Seawolves defeated the URI Rams in the first of a two-game series by the score of 6-1, and improving their overall team record to 6-1. After a 10-minute mark of the first period, the Seawolves began to dominate play and scored their first of three unanswered goals. First, a redirection goal by Kevin Murphy off a pass from Matt Crockett. Stony Brook's next goal was scored by Aiden Boehm, beating the URI goaltender Katzenberger with a wrist shot high glove side. The final goal of the period was scored by Nick Belger, who beat Katzenberger with a slap shot no goaltender in this league could ever stop. Stony Brook took a 3-0 lead into the second period. And in the second period, the Seawolves scoring onslaught continued. Once again, adding three more unanswered goals. Goals from Chukran, Rinaldi, and Belger once again gave the Seawolves a commanding 6-0 lead going into the third. The URI Rams would finally get a score on the board midway through the third period on a power play goal. Rob Lockwood, the goaltender for the Seawolves, had a great game and made some key saves, preserving the Seawolves' 6-1 victory. Today, these two teams will go at it once again as the URI Rams will face off against the Stony Brook Seawolves. Just a couple of things for next week. Looking ahead, the Seawolves will be facing off against the Liberty Flames down in Lynchburg, Virginia. And then the following week after that, November 9th, the Seawolves will have a home-and-home with the NYU team as they will face off on Friday night, November 9th, against NYU at Chelsea Piers Skyrink, and then be home Saturday for a Saturday night evening game on November 10th versus NYU. And then we'll catch you up to speed when we are back on the air on the 10th. But meanwhile, let's talk a little bit about tonight's roster and starting lineup. Starting for the Seawolves will be center number 13, Matt Crockett. And centering, here we have Joey Slevin, number 88 on left wing. On right wing will be number 61, Kevin Murphy. Starting on defense, left defense number 2 will be Joe Heffernan. And right defense number 23, Mike Kowicki. In net today will be number 29, Sean Keating. And he will be backed up by number 72, Richard Shipman. For the visiting URI Rams, they will start with centering number 18, Chad Stone will be the center. On left wing, number 16, Matt Kawash. And on right wing, number 15, Patrick Kramer. On defense, left defenseman, number 3, Philip Ackermark. And on right defense, number 25, Alex Lund. And in goal will be another number 29, will be Daniel De Silva. So the teams last night had a very, very close game up until about the 10-minute mark in the first period. URI brought an incredible forecheck. They really did. And had they had the opportunity to get some turnovers and maybe some lucky bounces earlier in the game, the game could have changed and had a different result. But the Seawolves just seemed to have another step, another gear, whatever you want to call it. But they seem to have whatever it took last night to be almost dominant at times. And it's really amazing to see that in less than 2 years how this team has just kind of come back and regaining a new identity with new players like Aiden Boehm and Nick Belger, Chukran, Rinaldi. These guys are going to add some tremendous scoring and depth to this team. Tonight, we have a new player in the lineup on the fourth line. It's going to be Esteban Cortez. He's a freshman left winger, and Esteban will get his first start on home ice. They gave him the old rookie lap when he came onto the ice, which was nice to see. They always do that. They let him take his first lap by himself before the team comes on to join him. Evan is from Croton, Maryland, and he played for the Skipjacks in the USPHL Premier League. So, with that in mind, we're really going to take a break now, and we'll be back for the start of the game in just a little while. So hang in there, and thanks for watching Seawolves Hockey Live.
Snap a photo of the game. We want to see it. Capture your photos with the hashtag Stony Brook Hockey or send it to our Facebook page at Stony Brook Hockey. Be sure to check out the merchandise table. Seawolves Hockey has plenty of new styles and selections for all our fans.
And welcome back to Seawolves Hockey Live, folks, as we are ready to bring on the Stony Brook Seawolves and get this show on the road here. A little late start. Usually 5:10 would be the drop, so we're going to be a few minutes late, but the Stony Brook Seawolves are making their way onto the ice right now. All right, folks. We'll be kicking it down to PA announcer Jim Maritano when the lights come back on for the starting lineups. I don't think there'll be any changes from what we said already, but starting for the Seawolves, number 13, Crockett, centering Slevin, 88, Murphy, 61. On left defense, number 2, Heffernan. On right defense, number 23, Quickie. In net, number 29, Sean Keating. For the URI Rams, centering number 18, Chad Stone. Right wing, number 15, Patrick Kramer. On left wing, number 16, Matt Kawash. Left defense, number 3, Philip Ackermark. And on right defense, number 25, Alexander Lund. On goal, number 29, Daniel De Silva. Kick it down to Jim Maritano. We're going to be back in one quick minute, folks. We'll take a break and be right back. All right, folks, thanks for that. And we are just moments away from the drop of the puck and the start of the game. Last night, if you didn't tune in, you may have not known that the Seawolves defeated the Rams by the score of 6-1. And we'll try to get the weekend series if they can. But before we do that, we're going to be watching a ceremonial puck drop. I believe it's Hockey Fights Cancer. Stony Brook is always doing this great stuff. Boy, I'll tell you, every weekend there's an event here, and noticing a charity or noticing a good cause. And at center ice, Captain Brad Riccardi, along with the captain of the URI Rams, Philip Ackermark, and the ceremonial puck drop. And very nicely done. Kids there. And they'll just get them off the ice. Take a little extra time here, no big deal. But just to let you know, next week the Seawolves are going to be on the road. They'll be down in Lynchburg, Virginia, facing off against Liberty. And it's going to be a good barometer for the Seawolves to see how they face off against some really good competition. Divisional opponents, I might add, as well. So, all right, folks, we're getting ready to go here. URI brought a very, very strong forechecking game yesterday. Seawolves were able to avoid danger in their zone. Let's see how today turns out. Matt Crockett will face off against Chad Stone. Wolf linesman, and off we go. Stony Brook wins the draw. Heffernan will send it over to Kowicki. Kowicki back to Heffernan. And Heffernan will carry and dump in. Right on goal, saved by De Silva. Murphy in on the forecheck, back to the point. Kowicki tries to keep it in, but he kicked it, and it went into the URI bench. Face-off will be in the neutral zone. Our linesmen are Stewart and Wolf. Our referee is, I believe it's Altner. Yes, our referee is Altner. Face-off in the neutral zone. Controlled by the Rams, Ackermark. Fans on it, didn't get it out. Seawolves managed to keep it in. Crockett's in on the forecheck. Back out to the neutral zone, just past Kramer, picked up by Heffernan. Back over to Kowicki. Kowicki will look and get a nice hard pass to Peck. Peck will dump and chase. The D will start to change for the Seawolves. Peck drives his man into the wall, and his pass comes out to Kramer and back into the neutral zone. Back to get it is Kowicki as Pepe has made his way on the ice for the Seawolves. Kowicki will go for a change, so will Crockett, as will Peck. And the Seawolves are beginning their line change as they come out with Captain Brad Riccardi, Nick Belger, and Murphy still has to get off to bring on its full completed change. Back to get it is Hickey. Just out of his reach. And Hickey will pick it up now and backhanded up the wall. Nice play by Hickey. Get out of harm's way. Riccardi to Belger. Back to Riccardi. Breaking in. He's got somebody on the wing there. And that was Ronaldo who joined the rush. Back out into the neutral zone. Picked off by Nick Belger. Nick will turn back in. And Ronaldo right behind him. And the puck skips out. This is Caruso. Will send in and go for a line change. Back to get it is Pepe for the Seawolves. Pepe surveys the situation, gets it up to Hickey. Pass a little bit behind him. Hickey's having a little bit of a problem with the puck. Now he gets it over to Chuckren, who's on the ice for his first shift, along with Paul Mary. And Belcher's going to get off, and that'll bring on Joey Slevin. So that line change is now full. This is Paul Mary. Paul Mary up the wall. He's got Slevin breaking. Him and Ackermark. Slevin with that speed just avoided that icing. Chuckren, he loses it on a poke check. Nice play by Paul Mary to keep that in. Paul Mary over to Chuckren. Gets the shot, but deflected. Didn't go on goal. Trying to get it back up to Kasha, but Kasha backed up out of the zone. Nice big hit by Slevin coming back on the check. Here's Palmieri now breaking in, has a chance. Palmieri shoots, and it just may have glanced off the far post. Back to Kasha, who gets a pass from Yoon. Sends it deep. Slevin on the puck. Sends it back behind the net. Crashes into the referee and picked up by Ackermark. Ackermark will hoist it into the neutral zone and all the way down. waving the icing off here as they felt Kasha could have played it. This is Frank Kasha with the puck. Sends it over to Yoon. Yoon up the wall. And I believe that was Chuckman who got a stick on it, but we have an offsides here, and now we're back on, and good to go. Deflected in the neutral zone. Here comes URI. And good defensive play by Yoon, not allowing that shot to get through. Alsfeld in the corner. Tries to bang one in on a weird angle. And Keating able to get there. Nice pick off here. This is Cortez. This is Cortez's first shift, folks. Let's keep an eye on him. Esteban Cortez is going to have his first shift here as a Seawolf. And now we got a player down. It's a Seawolf player. Actually took a run, went into the wall pretty hard. And I don't know who that is. We'll find out in a second. One of the trainers is coming out. Could have been just a win, maybe. It was a hard hit into the wall. Lost his balance, but we'll see. Meanwhile, we're down to we'll get the time right for you, folks. We're at 16-16 in the first period, so. Looks like he's getting up now, which is a good sign. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll get the number when we gets closer to the bench. I think it's Aiden Bohm. He's a little shaken up on that play. He landed into the wall. We'll see what happens. Hopefully he'll be okay. Seawolves will come outside in the neutral zone for the faceoff. And Crockett is out here with his line. Shanahan is out for his first shift on defense. Shanahan is in the lineup today. And the Seawolves have been doing that. The coaching staff, give them credit. They're actually, getting other players in the lineup, which is good. Being able to keep winning. And here's a nice feed up to Murphy. Murphy's got Peck. Drive it to the net. Oh! And we're going to have a first penalty here. I guess it's going to be a slash on URI as Peck was driving the net. So there will be a penalty URI here. And again, we're starting early with penalties. Yesterday we had 2 in the whole game, both on the Seawolves, and today we have our first one. It's number 6 from URI at the 15:54 mark. And it's interference. All right, face-off in the Ram zone to the right of De Silva. Brad Riccardi is out there with Dustin Ronaldo and Nick Belger, along with Brandon Pepe and Kyle Yoon for the power play. And this one, faceoff, was won by URI, fired all the way around the wall. Gets past Yoon, and now fired all the way back into the Seawolf zone, and they'll go back to get it and set up. Brandon Pepe with the puck for the Seawolves. Up the wall to Nick Belger on his off wing. Belger sets up. Sends it back around the wall. Up to Yoon. Yoon's got the puck. Sends it over to Pepe. Down low to Belger. Belger sends across to Yoon. Yoon, Pepe winds, fires. It deflected. Never got to the net. Back to Pepe at the point. Pepe, wrist shot. Knocked down by a defender. Actually knocked down by Salisbury. Picked up by Ronaldo. Ronaldo controls it. Looks across for the one-timer from Riccardi. Oh, and it was blocked. URI blocking shots here. Not letting much get through right now. Pepe at the point. Sends it. And he scores on the screen. Dustin Ronaldo, you picked the perfect time to set that screen. De Silva never saw the shot, and Pepe sent it in. The power play goal for the Stony Brook Seawolves. Brandon Pepe at the 14:51 mark. We apologize that our time is a little screwed up there on the display, but 14:57. Face off at center ice. And we'll do it again. Here we go. Wolf drops the puck. URI wins the face-off. And that puck's fired all the way in. Right out in front, loose puck. Keating had vacated the net to make the clear, and that puck almost came back. Slevin will send it up the wall and into the center ice zone area. And that puck's deflected. Now it's taken away. Oh, almost. Good forecheck. And that's what we were talking about yesterday, is that forecheck comes hard and heavy. They get a lucky bounce. They could really change things up quickly. Seawolves just got to get ready for that forecheck because it's really hard and fast. And once they break it, it becomes almost like a 3-on-2 or 3-on-1. Chuckrin takes a big hit on the wall, but comes right back at the puck. Cortez with the shot. Sends it wide. Cortez on this line because Aiden Boehm took a nasty spill. We don't know if he's out or just out for a couple of shifts. We'll find out. Slevin sends it across. Picked up by O'Brien. Well, actually, the fourth line is coming on the ice. That's why Cortez is out there. All right. Just slow on the changes, but some of these forwards are going to have to double up unless Boehm comes back. Knocked in by Hickey. Hickey gets it deep and chases after his pass. Coming now as hard as Belger. Belger controls it, gets it up the wall. And Cortez will get it over to Kowicki to get it up to Murphy. Belger is doing some extra time here. He's getting more ice time with the injury situation. Griffin Long in the corner. Ryan got the puck out in front. They took a shot right on it. Keating gobbled it up. Face-off will be in the Seawolves zone. And we are... URI will change up, and he'll come back on with Salisbury, Alsfeld, and looks like Harple. Nice keep in by McEwen for the URI. Hickey back to get it, sends it up to Murphy, but Murphy's pass did not get through. There's a shot right on by Alsfeld. What a save by Keating, sliding across. And there's that forecheck. That's a good forecheck that URI is bringing. Good hard work. Oh, and Alsfeld on the back door. You can see why Alsfeld has like 10 goals for them, because he knows where to be to pick up those rebounds and pick up those dead pucks that just lie in the crease. Harple. Good shift here. Good shift by URI. Hemming in the Seawolves. Here comes Peck. Charlie Peck sending it down. And there's a shot that just whizzed over the top of the net. Kasha will keep it deep. Murphy in on the forecheck for the Seawolves, as is Crockett. And now the Rams will get out. Trying to get the puck to Harple, but Kasha was there to intercept that pass. You now to get it. Alsfeld got most of the wall on that check. Right up to Peck. And in the neutral zone, slam back in. Yoon will pick it up for the Seawolves. He'll send across to Kasha. Kasha sends it back to Yoon. Yoon will send it up the wall to Ronaldo. Past him, but Belger's going to beat the icing. He was first in. Belger picks the puck up. Sends it across to Kasha, who's in the slot. And puck comes loose, and URI comes out with it. It's Kawash. Kawash sends a shot right on Keating. Will hold it for the faceoff. Down to 11-19 to go in the first period. 5 shots apiece. Stony Brook up by the score of 1-0 on the power play goal. Scored by number 22 defenseman Brandon Pepe. Sorry about that delay there. Looking at the scoreboard. All right, face-off won by the Seawolves, and it's hoisted down into the Ram zone. Rams chase down after it, and it's going to be an icing. Face-off in the Seawolves zone to the left of Keating. Riccardi on the draw for the Seawolves. And just out of the reach of Belger. Slam back in right on goal. Keating pads it to the side. Picked up by Yoon. It's backhanded up the wall to Belger. Belger just dropped pass, trying to get it up to Riccardi. And now off Belger into the neutral zone. This is kind of like how play was yesterday until the Seawolves got that second goal. And I think that second goal created a little bit of a problem for URI as they started to really hem the Seawolves in well. And the Seawolves capitalized on getting that second goal. And you could feel the air going out of the sails a little bit. Face off back in the URI zone now. Chuckrin on the draw for the Seawolves, facing off against Vendetto. And Vendetto wins it. Pinching in is Heffron. And breaking out. Good defensive play, excellent defensive play by Joe Slevin. Whether you're an offensive man or a defensive man in this game, you have to know how to play both. And Slevin just showed you there how to do it. When your defenseman pinches in and you got to cover up, you got to be able to back skate, you got to be able to poke check, and you got to be able to read the play. And Joey Slevin did all that there and prevented any opportunity for a shot. Face off in a neutral zone. Nate Chuckrin for the Seawolves taking that draw against McNally. McNally won it. Ryan in the neutral zone for URI. Sends a pass, trying to get hold of Long, but well defended by the Seawolves in the neutral zone. This is Palmieri now, knocking that pass down, sending it deep. Back to get it. Slevin on the forecheck for the Seawolves with Palmieri. Palmieri. Good pinch by the Seawolves. Slevin will get it out to center ice to eliminate the damage. Slevin controls, sends it across. And back into the neutral zone. Play here is getting a little ragged right now, neutral zone play, but here comes Heffron. He's got O'Brien break it in, loose puck, and Heffron pops it in! Following up the play off the rebound from the O'Brien shot. And the Stony Brook Seawolves take a 2-0 lead. For Joey Heffron, I believe that's his first. 9:26. Assisted from O'Brien. Seawolves go up 2-0. Again, this is almost exactly what happened yesterday. Almost not at the same time, but again, URI unable to do damage with that forecheck and get any bounces, and the Seawolves just able to get pucks to the net and rebounds. This puck's fired all the way back into the Seawolves zone. No icing. Fired all the way around. And that puck skids right past Keating. I don't think he ever even touched it. I think it was deflected. Ronaldo, big hit on the wall. Hickey back to get it for the Seawolves. He'll get it to Pepe. Pepe will turn and move up. Ronaldo will pick it up and send it across. Fired back in by O'Brien. Cortez will come off. On will come Peck. And O'Brien's line is almost there. Ronaldo's getting the extra ice time right now as Bohm has not returned to the ice. So back to the point. Kept in by Pepe. Nice job. Shot. Sizzled wide from Peck. I don't even think the Silva saw the shot. There's a screen in front. Peck, nice job to keep that puck in. Peck up to the wall to Pepe. Sends it across to Hickey. Hickey will hold. Hickey will looking back to Pepe. Pepe will shoot. Trying for maybe more of a pass. Alsfeld breaking down, but Hickey's right with him. And maybe Alsfeld at the end of the shift didn't have much left there. Pepe will turn, get that puck back to Hickey, and they'll start out from behind their net. The puck was a little past Seawolf player on the breakout, and unable to get out of the zone. He'll do it again. Cross ice feed, a nice stick there, knock that down, creating that turnover. There's a shot. Oh, blocker save on a good shot by Kramer. Keating in good position made a nice blocker save. Peck will send in. Back to get it is Zackermark. He'll set up behind the net, and Peck will chase him. He was in neutral zone ice, so send it in. Murphy in on the forecheck for the Seawolves. And Yoon will just pop it, but it landed in the bench of the URI team, so face off in a neutral zone. So Keating's coming to the bench. I don't know what's happening. Something was happening behind the play. We didn't get it. Yeah, so there's going to be a goaltending change. I think there's something going on with Keating. Perhaps maybe an injury or something. I'm not sure what's going on, but we'll find out. Yeah, maybe some kind of a stomach ailment. So, but he's on the bench right now, and in net is Lockwood, who actually had a good game yesterday for the Seawolves. So we'll see how things go, how they progress. This puck is going to skid wide, but Lockwood's going to grab it, get in the game right away. And the Seawolves will take that face-off, will be in their zone to the left of Lockwood, who's now relieved Keating. Face-off won by URI to the point. Sent back behind the net. Kasha for the Seawolves actually lost it there to Vendetto. Kasha getting it up to Belgium. Off Belgium's stick. Whoa, that shot right on goal. And Lockwood able to get it. All right. Faceoff will be inside the Seawolves zone. We'll find out more about what happened to Keating at the end of the first period. 6:20 to go in the first. Face-off to the left. Riccardi wins the draw. Sends it back around for Yoon. And Yoon was stick-checked and will start over again. Back to Kasha, back to Yoon. Yoon sends a pass out. Through the neutral zone comes Belger. Belger with a quick pass to Ronaldo. Break it to the net. He's too deep out in front. And wouldn't you know that good things happen to people who go to the net, and that's what Brad Riccardi did. And he put that puck in because, well, like I said, hard work pays off and going to the net. And he was going to the net, and that rebound came out. The Silver just not in position. Riccardi slid it right in the empty net. Seawolves up 3-0. At the 6-minute mark of the first period. Or the 14-minute mark of the first period. I like to go the other way. Seawolves control in their zone. All right, puck is shot in. And Heffernan will go in with Alsfeld. Alsfeld comes away with the puck, drives the net. And there was another Ram right in front. That was Salisbury, I believe, who had an opportunity of poking that one in. Again, this is a game of bounces, folks. That puck bounces one way. If it doesn't bounce your way, it's not going in. Salisbury now winded fire, but wide. Palmieri just got to the puck, crunched it on the boards. All right, back into the neutral zone. And now it's loose, picked up by Slevin. He'll spin and turn and go. Slevin on his off wing, cuts back in, shoots. blocker saved. Silver picked that up late. Loose in front again. URI able to get to it. That's Salisbury. But now his pocket got picked by Chukrin. Back out into center ice. Now Kawicki back over to Pepe. Pepe, Chukrin. Back to Kawicki. Kawicki will dump in as the Seawolves will go for a complete line change. 4:25 to go in the first period. Seawolves up by the score 3-0. Puck sent across. Knocked down in center ice by Pepe. Pepe will send it up. Belger tried to get it across to O'Brien as he's heading off. Actually, Belger's got here, will be on this line for this shift as they're doubling the forwards up because of the injury to Bohm. Cordero sends it up the wall, trying to get it to Kramer. Seawolves push it back in. This is O'Brien. He's got Peck driving to the net. He'll hold, get checked off the puck, picked up by Peck, and now he'll lose it to Kramer. Kramer will send it across to Kawash, who'll just dump in softly and go for a line change. Nice feed out by Pepe to Peck. Peck makes a move inside outside. Turns it, puts it back out in front. Back to the point to Hickey. Hickey to Pepe. He just shoots it to the corner. I think he missed a shot. And it'll come up the wall. Crockett, what a nice play by Crockett, keeping that puck in. Back out into the neutral zone. Pepe will get it for the Seawolves, send it back across to Hickey. Seawolves got some good gapping going on here, so loose pucks that get to the defense, they're picking those pucks up and really preventing the Rams from getting in to the offensive zone. 2:50 to go in the first period. Pepe picks it up for the Seawolves, makes a move through center ice, loses it now, and then Murphy gets it over to Crockett, who'll dump it in. Murphy in on the forecheck. Crockett deep. And fired back into the Seawolves zone. This might be enough for icing. As it is, we'll have a face-off back inside the URI Ram zone. Folks, next week the Seawolves are on the road. They'll be down in Lynchburg, Virginia, and they'll be playing against the Liberty Flames. So tune in if you can and check that out, as the Seawolves will be facing off a very, very good team, a division opponent, and someone that they could always meet in Nationals. You never know. Face-off won by the Seawolves. Belger had it, tried to get it out in front. Kasha has it now. We'll send it down a shot. Hit Riccardi in the leg. Sorry, hit Ronaldo in the leg. Riccardi was deeper. And this is an icing. So if you're joining us just now, we had Keating starting for the Seawolves in net. And he was pulled for Lockwood. For no apparent reason, we don't know yet. We'll try to find out. We'll also try to find out how Aiden Bohm's doing as well. Now, I think we have a timeout here. Yeah, it looks like there's a timeout. Someone's calling a timeout. We'll find out from the public address announcer. Okay, Rhode Island's call their team timeout. So apparently Coach Augenstein may have sent something, or they want to say something to the team. But we are 2:07 to go in the first. Stony Brook up by the score 3-0. It's 3 goals on 9 shots. And again, the shots are very close as they were yesterday. They're changing their line. And the Seawolves will, I guess, stay with what they had out there. All right, face-off will be to the left of the Silva. That's Brad Riccardi, Nick Belger, Dustin Ronaldo, Shanahan on D on left, and Kasha on right defense. Face-off won by the Seawolves, back to Kasha. Kasha to Belger, Belger to Riccardi, Riccardi to Kasha. Kasha to Shanahan. Shanahan will send a wrist shot, deflected wide of the net. Kasha trying to keep it in, but it banged out into the URI bench, so faceoff will be in the neutral zone. Pretty decent crowd down here for a late afternoon game. And we appreciate all you folks also tuning in and listening to us on Seawolves Hockey Live at StonyBrookHockey.com. Heffernan will fire cross corner. Ronaldo in on the forecheck for the Seawolves. Skids past him. Alsfeld gets it up to the point, but held in by Kawicki. Kawicki gets it to Belger. Belger, soft pass behind the net to Ronaldo. Belger, back to Ronaldo. Back to the point to Heffernan. Heffernan will just send a wrist shot into the breadbasket of De Silva. He'll hold. Seawolves now will change up their forward line. Stay with their defense. As URI will also change up. Nate Chuckrin will be taking the draw for the Seawolves. There's a couple of words with Heffernan before he gets into the circle, and here we go. Face-off one back, picked up by Cordero for the Rams. Cordero tries to send it up, but Heffernan, actually Chuckrin was in the way of that pass, pushed it back in. Heffernan, nice pinch. Keeping that puck in the zone. Palmieri on one side. Chuckrin on the other, and Heffernan pinching in. Keeping URI pinned in their zone. Under a minute to go now in the first period. On the near wall, they fight and battle, and we get a whistle. Stoppage of play while the face-off. Wolf is calling for the face-off in the neutral zone because I think Stony Brook, I don't know, I don't know. Didn't see it was on the near wall, so the face-off. And bang back into the URI zone. URI Cordero tries to get it in the Seawolves zone, but it was knocked down by a stick. And the Seawolves, Kawicki gets it over to Palmieri. Palmieri skids past his check. McKenna. And he'll get it to Chuckrin. Chuckrin back to Palmieri. Will try to get it out in front. Palmieri's knocked down. We'll try to get it back to Chuckrin or to Slevin. Chuckrin's in the slot. And puck is loose. Heffernan backs up. Instead of pinching there, it was probably a good move. As URI will change up, and the Seawolves will be able to take the puck out with unabated, really. Down to the last 10 seconds to go in the period. Kawicki will send it all the way around. And that will do it for the first period, folks. The Stony Brook Seawolves, with 3 first period goals, lead the URI Rams 3-0. Shots on goal, 11 for the Seawolves, 8 for the Rams. We had 1 penalty in that period. It was an interference call, and 3 goals. So, folks, we're going to take our first intermission break, and we'll thank you for tuning in and watching Seawolves Hockey Live, and we'll see you at the start of the second period. Welcome back to Seawolves Hockey Live, everyone. We are just moments away before the start of the second period. Seawolves up by the score of 3-0. We had some goals and we had a couple of penalties or a penalty in that period. So we'll review it with you. URI took a interference penalty at the 15:54 mark, and it was the penalty for the period. Stony Brook started their scoring off by power play goal, number 22, Brendan Pepe, at 14:51. Second goal for the Seawolves came from Heffernan off a rebound on the initial shot from number 55, O'Brien, at 9:26. And then the third goal was from the captain, Brad Riccardi, the birthday boy from yesterday. Scored his goal today, for his first. Assisted by number 15, Nick Belger, and number 91, Dustin Ronaldo, at the 6-minute mark. We had Sean Keating, who started in net for the Seawolves, left with a lower body injury, and he is being relieved by Rob Lockwood, who played yesterday very well for the Seawolves. And also we had another injury of for the Seawolves, 21, Aiden Baum, who will not be back for this game. So Seawolves will be down and forward. And I think they got an extra goalie in case of Lockwood that somehow or another can't make it through. But I think that they'll be okay. Less forwards, more shifts, more rotating, more ice time. I'm sure the players won't mind. Face off at center ice. It'll be Matt Crockett with his line, Murphy and Peck, along with Kowicki and Heffernan. And he goes up against 17, that's Salisbury for URI. They won the face-off, dumped it into the Seawolves zone. Seawolves now get it out. Seawolves now into the URI zone. This is Murphy with Peck going to the net. High-rising shot off the shoulder of the Silva. Crockett able to block that pass from getting out of the zone. Boy, Matt Crockett this year has just been incredible. Puck loose in the neutral zone, picked up by Heffernan, over to Kowicki. Kowicki will hold, send it back across to Peck. Charlie Peck will just dump in. I tried to get it past to Murphy, but best just to dump it in and let Murphy get it. That's what they did. Kowicki at the point will just send a shot, blocked by Alsfeld. Now Alsfeld gets around Kowicki and being watched by Yoon. Yoon gets a good play by Yoon to play in the middle. That pass never got through. Alsfeld really had no choice but to make a pass. Now, low hard shot from Salisbury. Skidded through, did not hit the goaltender, but it was very close. Outlet pass to Yoon. Yoon would just shoot it out into the neutral zone, and the Seawolves will skate off for a change. No icing. This will go all the way down. No, it's tipped off car wash, so they're calling it a no icing situation. Puck out into the neutral zone, picked up by number 24, sent in by DeRocha. On goal and held by Lockwood for a faceoff. 18-17 to go in the second period. And the faceoff will be in the Stony Brook zone to the left of Lockwood. Stony Brook wins the draw. Ronaldo able to get it out. Chasing it down is Riccardi. Riccardi has help. Got Belger on the other side. Backhand pass not on the tape. URI trying to get it out. And they'll dump it into the neutral zone. Knocked down by Yoon. Yoon will send it up to Riccardi. Riccardi, oh yeah, Belger almost. Tried to just flip him the pass. But then we have a quick break by URI coming in. URI, oh, shot just wide. I'm not sure if Lockwood got a piece of it. Chad Stone had a brilliant opportunity all alone. Coming in front again, Chad Stone. Got it across to Kramer, who backhanded it into Lockwood. He was very close to him, so Lockwood was able to really not give up any type of an angle and make the save. Face-off inside the Seawolves zone. URI coming out with a little bit more purpose here in the second period. Face-off. Chuckrin wins it for the Seawolves. Pepe loses it. Chuckrin back there as support. And now it skids past Hickey. Hickey will send a nice check. And skating away with it now, the Seawolves is Slevin. Will get it up into the neutral zone. Palmieri tried to get it to Chukrin, but it was just off the mark. Palmieri coming in on the off wing, sends it high and wide. Hickey will send it. Oh, he loses it now. It's a 2-on-1 from URI, but coming back on the back check was Palmieri. URI shot, blocker saved by Lockwood. Cordero at the point. Sends a shot high and wide. Another shot. URI just trying to shoot the puck, and I think that was the conversation the coaches might have had in the locker room is we need to get more shots. Cordero pinned to the wall. Ryan picks up the puck and spins in center ice. Being watched by Pepe. Pepe poked it off his stick, and it was offsides and sent all the way back in. And battle on the wall, down low. Pepe comes away with it, tries to get it up the wall, but it's flexion right across. You have a net off the moorings and no change allowed to be made here. Faceoff will be inside the Seawolves zone. The pace is picking up here in the second period. A lot of puck turnovers and change of possession, so we'll kind of let the game breathe a little bit. Face off to the left of Lockwood. That's Chukrin on the draw for the Seawolves up against Moretti. Chukrin wins it and will send it out to center ice. Knocked down. Nice poke check there off Moretti's stick. Seawolves will get out. This is Chukrin through neutral ice. Pepe following up the play. Picks up the loose puck and sends deeper. Slevin on the wall. He's sent deep. Pepe in deep. Trying to get it out to Slevin. Slevin was covered on the play. The captain Riccardi with the puck. Nice spin move with Slevin. Back to the point. To Shanahan. Shanahan sends a shot to be deflected by O'Brien. O'Brien tries to get it out to Slevin, but he's hammered to the wall. Kept in nicely, knocked down by Riccardi. A good stick. Slevin with the puck, sends a shot, deflected by Riccardi, just wide. And this puck gets fired all the way around the wall. Shanahan will pick it up. He'll send another shot right on, and De Silva will hold. Says the Seawolves bring some pressure. 15:05 to go in the second period. Seawolves still up by the score of 3-0. And faceoff will be inside the URI zone to the left of De Silva. Riccardi on the draw. He's out there with O'Brien and Cortez, who's getting his first game as a Seawolf today. And the puck goes all the way around. Cortez chasing down Ackermark and hits Ackermark. Back out in front to Riccardi. Loose puck off the shot. It was deflected, never got to the net. Riccardi already has one today. He'll try to get it to Cortez, but that pass attempt failed. This is Alsfeld for URI coming down left wing. He'll dump in. Heffernan gets in the way of Harpel. And Harpel runs Heffernan to the wall hard. Riccardi able to get it up. And here comes Peck. Peck on the off wing. Cuts across. Pushed off the puck by Cordero. Good defensive play by Cordero. Alsfeld for URI will dump and chase. Being watched by Yoon. Those two had a heck of a battle yesterday, and Yoon was watching them very closely. Crockett will get it in deep for the Seawolves. No icing here as he did achieve the center ice line. Crockett in on the forecheck. Yoon coming in, pinching in. Good play by Yoon, keeping that puck in. Kasha will get over to the other side and bang it in deeper. Back behind the net's Cordero as he gets run by Crockett. They both come together. Crockett goes down. Puck out to the neutral zone. Pass Kramer. Kasha will pick it up and send it back to Yoon. Yoon being watched carefully on the forecheck by Stone. Crockett off the wall. Try to bank a pass. Now it's fired back into the Seawolves zone. Stone in on Yoon. Seawolves able to get the puck out, and Peck got it all the way down on the tap-in, so no icing. Murphy out there with Ricard. Yeah, it's hard to tell. These line changes have changed so much since the one injury. There's a shot by Riccardi on goal, all alone in front of the net, gobbled up by De Silva. So, because we've had one injury on the fourth line, so forwards are rotating to fill that void on the fourth line, and it's creating other voids. So we're trying to keep up with the changes. Right now, Riccardi's out there with his line, which includes Ronaldo, 91, and Belger, 15. On defense is Hickey. Hickey sends it to the net. It was locked down, never got through. Hickey tries to send it back again. Loose puck, picked up by Ronaldo, walks in. Oh, and a pad save by De Silva. And a shot by Belger. Came right out to him. Hickey's going to have to deal with a 2-on-1 right now. And there's a pass in front. Oh, and what a save by Lockwood. Not a clean pass, but it did get through. Lockwood able to get a pad on it. So he was a little guilty giving up some 2-on-1s in this period. I think they're, able to get back most times, but there's been just a little bit too many in this period. Hickey, nice play to bank it off the wall, get it to Riccardi. Now, this is Belger being checked by Ryan. Picked up by Ronaldo. Ronaldo walks to try to get it past to Belger for the tap. Ronaldo's got good vision. He sees the ice very well, and he'll make a play before he shoots. And here he's doing a good job backing up the defense, who's in deep. Hickey actually keeping that puck in, and Ronaldo doing a good job backing him up. Picked up Belger, getting hooked like crazy back there. Gets that puck to Riccardi, and we're going to have a net off the mooring call. No change for Rhode Island, and the Seawolves will be able to change up. Now they're letting them change, so I don't know what changed there. Usually, when a team knocks the net off the mooring, they don't let them change, but. And the Seawolves knocked it off, so it's in the neutral zone. So, okay. Face off in the neutral zone. Chuck ran for the Seawolves. And he's tossed out. Joey Slevin will take the draw. They battle there. Chuckering going to go in hard on McEwen. Pick that puck, try to get to that puck. Slevin too. Hoisted to the neutral zone, knocked down by Shanahan, but then he loses it on the pickup. Shot on goal. Oh, and Ryan almost put it home. It went through Lockwood, but it skidded wide. They're definitely getting their opportunities and their chances here. And this is an icing now. I think they're going to change the call up. It might be an icing. It might be a center ice draw, but Altner's calling it an icing. All right, face off inside the Rams zone to the left of De Silva. Moretti taking the draw for URI. Chuckrin for the Seawolves. And Moretti wins it back. Cordero gets it out front to Moretti. Moretti's back checked by Slevin. And now Slevin had a little difficulty with the puck. And Cordero gets a shot off as Palmieri was just a little late getting to the check. Getting chippy again, just like it did last night, until the Seawolves started to score goals again. That puck skids past Palmieri, and now here comes URI. Ryan through the neutral zone with speed. He got knocked down by Kowicki, and it took a little extra on Kowicki. No call by Altner on that play. That's a little extra there. And this is O'Brien being held up. No call. They won't make those calls if it's Belger getting knocked down to the ground. Back up to the point here to Yoon. He'll just take it out, bank it back off the wall. Back into the Seawolves zone. Cortez chases after it. He'll get it around to Yoon. Yoon will get it out tapped by Del Belger, but referee's going to call it no icing. Good play because he did get a piece of it. Belger squeezes his man off. And Belger controls the puck. Makes a spin move. Gets it down low. Oh, out in front of Cortez. The stick was lifted by Harple. Unable to get the stick down. Belger in the corner. Comes away with the puck. And unable to keep it in, but makes a nice move. Waiting for O'Brien to get out. And then Belger is knocked down by Salisbury. There is some stuff going on, but the coaching staff and the Stony Brook Seawolves a little irate about something. Again, we have no access to scene behind the play here today, so face off inside the Seawolves zone. Oh, sorry, inside the Rhode Island zone. Good play by Peck to get there. Back to the point. Shot blocked down by Lockwood, and he gets another save. Lockwood's been good. He was good yesterday. He's good today. We talked about some key saves he made yesterday. He's making some key saves here now. These are big saves. Stony Brook being guilty for letting 2-on-1s, several of them this period. Now, Murphy just came together with Stone and got the worst end of that check. Murphy sends it out and all the way down into the Seawolves zone, actually on goal. And Lockwood will hold it up as Seawolves begin to change as URI does. And that puck pass all the way by Shikasha was picked off. Cross-ice pass was high. And the Seawolves will pick up and carry out. This is Kasha through the neutral zone. Kasha will turn. Something a little bit different, maybe more of a trap going on right now. And that puck is out of the rink. And faceoff will be in center ice, or down to 7:58 to go in the second period. Folks, next week the Seawolves are on the road down in Lynchburg, and they'll be facing off against the Liberty Flames for 2 games. So if you could tune in, watch those 2 games. Liberty is a very good team and always very entertaining games when they play the Seawolves. URI controls the puck in their zone. Belger will kick it back in. Ronaldo, Belger, and Riccardi. Belger with a shot from a weird angle. Pushed to the back by the goalkeeper, De Silva. And Riccardi digs the puck out. Back to Belger. Belger had it and he lost it. That pass was off the mark. Had it been good, it would have been a nice opportunity for Rhode Island. And that shot never got through, was blocked. Hickey actually blocked that shot, never got through. Rhode Island stepping it up a little bit, putting the pedal down, trying to create a transition game on the turnovers in the neutral zone, and maybe that's the strategy now. Forecheck was working, and it wasn't really creating anything, so now maybe doing something in the neutral zone to kind of create that transition game is what they're doing right now. Face-off won by the Seawolves, and it's fired off the wall. And trying to get around was Slevin. Had he done so, it might have been a 2-on-1. Lockwood will hold it up for Heffernan. And Heffernan gets it back. Heavy forecheck. Shot by Moretti over the top of the net. Boy, Seawolves got lucky with that one. Here comes Palmieri. Palmieri will dump and jump in. Now against Cordero. And he hits Cordero. Palmieri comes up with the loose puck. Sends it to the slot. Chuckering with the shot. And in front was McEwen, who actually stopped it before it got to De Silva. These are the types of things, that last play where that Moretti had that shot point blank in front of the net and sailed over the top. You know, that puck goes in, it changes the dynamic of the game right away. There's still more than just about less than half of the game left, but more than enough time to mount a comeback here. Truckman on the draw for the Seawolves against Salisbury. And Chuckern won it. And a shot from Heffernan, who carried the puck in from the defensive position, was able to get a shot off. Saved by De Silva. Face off again. Shanahan comes on, and Kasha comes on with him. Cochran will take the draw against Salisbury again. And the Seawolves come away with it. Kasha with the shot. Just whizzes wide. And De Silva will hold it for another face-off. More stoppages than we had yesterday, but sometimes it's better to slow the play down, get a line change, get things settled down. Face-off to the right of De Silva. Again, Chuckrin and Salisbury. From his knees, Slevin tried to get it deep, but it never made it. And so here comes Alsfeld trying to get a pass to Salisbury. Oh, and in front, that puck was there for the goal, but the stick was lifted. And I'll tell you, that was, again, strong defensive play by the Seawolves, not allowing URI to put that puck in the open net. URI makes a change. Stony Brook stays with their line. Chuckrin, Silva, Slevin, and Palmieri with Kasha on defense along with Yoon. Oh, and that shot right from the face-off circle. Lockwood getting a piece of it. Here comes Slevin on the off wing. And he got stick checked. Nicely by Kopsik. Back out into the neutral zone. Here comes Chad Stone. He's got Kramer with him. He'll send it back up to the point. Kopsik with the shot. Oh, and a save by Lockwood on the rebound. Crockett, nice job blocking that shot. And Kasha's pocket just got picked, and he'll try to get it up. He'll send it over to an open side, chasing it down his Peck against Lund. Lund was the URI player who took the shot from the point that created that opportunity, at almost that goal-scoring opportunity. URI coming very close, but again. Oh, there it is. You knew it was coming. You knew it was coming. And they capitalize. That's Caruso all alone in the slot area and able to just park it home. So it's a 3-1 game as URI finally breaks through. 4:58 to go in the second period. Face off at center ice. O'Brien taking the draw for the Seawolves. Shanahan will dump in as Palmieri was dumped right after the face-off. URI's just bringing a much more lunch pail game right now, and it's paying some dividends right now. Let's see if the Seawolves can keep their composure and keep their legs moving. Good play by Shanahan to prevent that pass from getting out. Cordero will send in. Cortez will send in, not all the way. And URI is coming back in. Heffernan having some difficulty with that puck as that line is still out there for URI. And Cortez will bang it back in. And loose puck picked up by O'Brien. Sends it across to Palmieri, but he just couldn't handle the pass. It was checked off the puck. This is Ryan skating wide on Heffernan, sending it out in front, and there's another goal. Yeah, you knew it was coming. You knew it was coming. The Seawolves right now are a little flat, and URI is bringing their game, taking it to them. URI just sensing that the Seawolves are taking their foot off the pedal just a little bit, are making this a more interesting game. That's 2 goals in less than a minute. Seawolves come back with the Riccardi and Ronaldo and Belger. Now Ryan just nails Ronaldo hard. This game is going to get really, really rough soon. I know you kind of sense it because the Seawolves have kind of owned the game a little bit, and then they kind of took the pedal off a little bit, and URI found those bounces that we were talking about that they were not getting. The setup in front, they thought the player was going all the way around the net, but he wasn't. There was a player in the slot right there, low slot area, and it was kind of a set play almost. They knew he was there, and he was wide open. And credit URI too. They've been kind of hitting the whole game. They've not really taken their foot off the hitting play. And this is Ronaldo coming in, checked off the puck. They're just being a little bit more tenacious right now, and can't be looking for penalties to be called because they're not calling them. So this is a game you got to win on the ice. You know, I mean, yesterday we saw a total of 2 penalties in the whole game. Today we had basically 1. So both teams have just been playing hard, and referees are not going to make ticky-tack calls unless it's a blatant call. Obviously, they'll make a call, but ticky-tack calls are just not being made here. Chuckman on the draw for the Seawolves. Seawolves need to get refocused here a little bit and get their game back. Slevin on the forecheck. Palmieri on the forecheck. Puck comes up the wall and squeezed out. Hickey chasing it down for the Seawolves against Alsfeld. Hickey comes away with it. They poke it up the wall, and now he's pinned to the wall by Opel. Seawolves will change their defense. Chucker and Slevin and Palmieri with Kasha and Yoon. And won by the URI team on the faceoff. And that puck just skidded on to Lockwood, and he got able to get it off. Slevin will beat the icing call. De Silva comes out to get the puck away from Slevin. Palmieri digging on the wall, comes away with it. And we'll try to get it down to Slevin. Hume will keep it in. Down low to Chukrin. Chukrin just trying to make any attempt to get that puck out to the front of the net. Palmieri will send it in, and URI sends it back out to the neutral zone. This is Kasha coming in off the pass from Palmieri, sends it to the net, and De Silva with the save. De Silva's actually played very well. After the first period's come in, played solidly in the second period. Making some good saves. Lockwood also making some good saves, but unfortunately, he's been the victim of some bounces and some good plays by URI. Face off to the right of De Silva. It's Crockett for the Seawolves. Picked up by McEwen. And this will go all the way down, but icing is the call. Kasha had a little bit of a step. And these icing calls, I would like to see them make them a little sooner. But nonetheless, as long as no one's getting checked into the wall and getting hurt. Face off here to the left of De Silva, Crockett, Murphy, and Peck, Shanahan, and Heffernan. That shot by Shanahan into a bunch of bodies never got through. Seawolves need to pick up their forechecking now. They really need to create some more turnovers in the offensive zone here and get some opportunity. Shanahan will send it down. Seawolves will have to touch back up. And that was offsides too. And Seawolves able to get the puck out. Chipped in, right on goal. De Silva will hold it up. Take the face off. Down to 1:09 to go in the second period. You got a 3-2 game. Seawolves up by a goal after scoring 3 unanswered in the first. The URI Rams have come back and put 2 on the board within a minute of each other. Brad Riccardi on the faceoff for the Seawolves wins it cleanly to Pepe at the point. Pepe to Belger. Belger trying to get a shot, but there's just not enough room out there now. Good play by Ronaldo to take that puck away back to Riccardi. Riccardi at the point to Hickey. Back to Pepe with the shot. Knocked down by Harple. No, actually, it's Cordero who knocked it down. Picked up by Hickey. Hickey assesses the situation, sees the forechecker, Alsfeld, and makes a decision to start out from behind the net. This is Pepe through the neutral zone. Pepe off the wall to Ronaldo, just past his reach. And some of these plays, see? Nice. What a great, really good read by Alsfeld. And he is really almost like they call, has visions of that puck, and he's there. Belger back behind the net with Ronaldo. Back to the point. Hickey from Shanahan. Hickey being watched, checked hard by Alsfeld, who stays high at that blue line. What I was trying to say is he likes to be there so he could just take off quickly, and that's the end of the period. With the score, Stony Brook Seawolves 3 and the URI Rams 2. Shots on goal through 2 periods. 21 for Stony Brook, 20 for the URI Rams. Folks, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back for the start of the third period. Thanks for watching Seawolves Hockey Live. Hey, welcome back to Seawolves Hockey Live, everyone. We're just moments away from the start of the third period. And URI made the scoreboard that period. They hit 2 goals within a minute of each other. First goal was at the 4:58 mark, scored by number 20, Daniel Caruso. And the second goal was number 23, John Ferguson, at the 3:52 mark. So suddenly we have a real good game, and I think it's going to be an interesting third period. Seawolves, guilty of some, things in their own zone and the defensive zone. Yeah, they'll probably straighten those things out. But credit URI for coming in and after, getting beat solidly yesterday 6-1, realizing that, hey, a couple of bounces go our way, it could have been a different game. So they are getting some of those bounces now. They're getting good goaltending from the Silver, which is enabling them to stay in the game and keeping it a 3-0 game at the time, and now a 3-2 game. And Lockwood has come in relief of Keating and has done really well. And, again, a victim of some, I'll say shoddy defensive play, but maybe some porous defensive play that led to those goals. But let's see how the third period goes. Stony Brook's got a big weekend next weekend. I hope they're not looking forward. They need to take care of business here today, and they still maintain a 1-goal lead. They are doing it with one less forward, and, it does have an effect one way or another. I think it actually should benefit them in a way, but we'll see how this turns out. Both teams are on the ice, and we'll be ready to go in just a second. And we appreciate everybody tuning in and watching Seawolves Hockey Live. And we appreciate you doing so. So I guess they'll continue to rotate their forwards through the fourth line. And, depending on how URI comes in and how they do perform in the third period will be depending on what Stony Brook does with their bench. Lockwood still in for the Seawolves, the Silver for Rhode Island. And the Seawolves will come out. They'll start with a different line. They'll start with Riccardi, Belger, and Ronaldo, with Pepe on defense, along with, I think it's Hickey, but I want to make sure. Yes, it's Hickey. And URI will start with Salisbury at center, Harpel and Ausfeld. And Seawolves coming in hard on that win on the faceoff, back out into the neutral zone. Belger will pick it up. Ice is still not cured that well. So, and there's that forecheck again. They're just not going to stop coming, and the Seawolves just have to take a better look at what's coming at them and be a little bit quicker to pucks. Ronaldo needs to get to that puck quicker. This is a team that's fired up here. They're gonna, they know the Seawolves are ranked, 10, 12, 15th, whatever they're ranked. They're a good team, and they sense blood in the water, and they want to bring it. So Seawolves got to step up and take that next step in their game and try to seal this game. All right, changing lines, face off in the URI zone to the right of the Silver. Chuck ran for the Seawolves on the draw. And URI comes away with it. They'll send it out into the neutral zone. No icing here. Again, just out of the reach of Yoon. They'll send it up the wall. McEwen will get there first for URI. And again, these are the things that create these turnovers and puck possession. You got to get to pucks. You can't be so concerned about keeping the folks to the outside. You got to win these pucks in your zone. Nice feed off the wall from Chuckren. Palmieri in to get it. Palmieri rubbed off the puck. Chuckren will get to it, and he'll send it back around. Yoon was going to pinch, but said, no, I'll stay back. Back, picked off by Palmieri. Palmieri tends to get it to Slevin. Slevin back behind the net, again on his backhand, not able to get much going because of the forechecking, the checking. Out in front, Palmieri with a chance, but did not be able to get the shot off. And that was a good play defensively there, but Again, the URI was able to get that puck deep and get that line change. Pass out to the neutral zone and sent back into, and this will be an icing. The Seawolves will be able to change up. 18:03 to go in the third period. And the Seawolves maintaining a 1-goal lead. So next week the Seawolves are in Lynchburg. Then they come back for a home-and-home against NYU Friday night at NYU, and then on the Saturday, November 10th, here at the rinks at 8:30. Face off to the left of the Silver. Crockett on the draw, wins it cleanly. Shanahan sends it down deep into the zone for Crockett, past him, and URI will get it out to the neutral zone. And you have to credit them, too. They're not just getting pucks out. They're getting them out in the right spots where the Seawolves player have to skate to the puck. And they were able to create that pursuit. Now here comes the Seawolves. Peck drives the net. Gets a deflection, but it didn't go. Heffernan gets it down to Crockett down low. Peck back to Murphy. He's got Crockett breaking. Crockett's checked off the puck. Back to Shanahan. Now he'll back off because it was off his stick. Back to the neutral zone. This is where the Seawolves need to keep going. Get that puck in and get that forecheck in, or get a line change. Crockett able to do a good job keeping that puck in. Now it's backed out, and it hit the stanchion, so it'll be a face-off inside the zone. Face-off will be inside the URI zone as it banged off the stanchion off a URI player. Face-off to the left of the Silver. Seawolves come out with O'Brien, Cortez, Slevin, Hickey, and Pepe. And O'Brien will try to win that. Comes away with his Cortez. Cortez with the puck. Cortez looks, got Slevin in the slot, and the shot goes wide. Back to the points. And Cortez bangs it back in. Slevin in on the forecheck. Puck gets out, and the Seawolves trying to get it out. Peck unable. This is Cortez. Now he's drilled to the wall. Puck banged down into the Seawolves zone. Hickey, nice defensive play, not letting that pass go through. Pass all the way across. Banged in by URI, and now here come the Seawolves. This is Hickey. Hickey is pulled down. There's going to be a penalty here as Ryan will go for the pull down. The Seawolves going into a power play now. And this is on Ryan at 16-13. The Seawolves have a chance to maybe get that 2-goal lead back if they can capitalize on the power play. They'll start with Riccardi, Ronaldo, and Belger along with Pepe. This line has really been held to not much here today. Riccardi got the only goal for this line, but we'll see what happens on the power play. Pepe fakes the shot, back to Belger. Belger looking up, wants to switch spots with Pepe. And now that pass deflected off of Salisbury and back into the Seawolves zone. And they'll start over. Brandon Pepe will carry. Up to Belger. Belger's pass did not get through. Back out to the neutral zone. And good job by the forward, Jake Salisbury, to bang it back in the Seawolves zone. So they're setting up in the neutral zone, just trying to trap the Seawolves, but here comes Pepe now, trying to make a move to get through. As Kuhn was able to keep that puck in. And now that puck's deflected out. Stony Brook will change it up. That line's having its challenges today, as it will happen in some games. They come back with Slevin, Chukrin, Palmieri, Murphy, and Kasha. Stony Brook controls the puck low. Kasha at the point and will hold it. Down to, and they're not giving them any time. They are super aggressive on the penalty kill. Seawolves have got to move the puck faster. Or they need to just get shots off because the URI is not giving them any time at all to set up. Kasha coming in on the wing. Trying to break through, gets it deep. Will hold it and try to get set up. Slevin will hold and control. Back over to Kasha. Kasha sends a wrist shot. Saved by the Silver. Chakran back to Slevin. Back to the point to Kasha. Kasha's got some room, but he gets it off the Palmieri. Shot! Kasha off the post! That's what they need to get. They need to get some more shots. Kasha's got the big shot. He shoots high over the top of the net. Through the screen in front by Chakran. Kawicki able to knock it down. He was running out of time. Time's up. Slevin shot never got off. Good stick check on him. Well, I don't know what Kasha was doing just watching that puck, but loose puck! That's it. We got a tie game. I don't know why Frank Kasha was just watching that puck in midair, not chasing after it. But anyway, that's what happens, and opportunity comes to those who work for it. And that was a very, very good shift for URI. And we have a tie game right now, and momentum is totally swung here after the Seawolves not able to capitalize on the power play. Just energized Rhode Island, and Rhode Island is playing better hockey today. Another pickoff pass. It's just they're just in the passing lanes, and the Seawolves just have to use different methods here to get the puck into their zone. You got to credit them there. Rhode Island is playing a very good game today. Face off in the neutral zone. Loose puck here, and it's out of the zone. Knocked back by the Seawolves and banged all the way back into the Seawolves zone again. Hickey back to get it, watched by Alsfeld. And the only way you have to break that pressure somehow. They do this time around. This is Murphy, controls the puck. Murphy has some room. He has plenty of room to keep everything to the outside. And Seawolves doing a good job here, but the net was off the mooring, so there'll be a face-off inside the URI zone. Down to 13:07 with a tied game. When we watched the first period, we thought we were going to have a repeat of yesterday, but not so. Face-off to the left of the Silva. And that's Riccardi and Salisbury on the draw. Salisbury took Riccardi down. And Riccardi picks it up. It gets to Belger. Belger, his pass was deflected. Never got through. Harple will jump it in. Lockwood sends it around. Belger to Ronaldo. Ronaldo on his off wing. Sends a shot, knocked down, never got through. Banged out by Belger back into the URI zone. Chasing it down is Ronaldo. Riccardi also there. Riccardi sends it back around. And this puck hits the rafters off of Belger's stick. So it'll be a neutral zone faceoff. Stony Brook will change up, come back with Chukrin, Slevin, and Palmieri. And coming away with it is URI, dumping it back into the Seawolves zone. Lockwood will hold it up, send it around, and picked off. Archimark with the shot from the top. Lockwood just diving to make sure that he can get back. And that shot deflects off the wall. Loose puck around. Picked up by URI. Back to Ackermark. Ackermark with the shot. Blocker save. Right now, it's all URI. Stony Brook just can't figure out what to do here. They're getting all the bounces, and it's all going URI's way as it went all Stony Brook's way yesterday. Face-off will be inside the Stony Brook zone, and Stony Brook needs a spark. They need a lift. Face-off will be to the right of Lockwood. Crockett on the draw for the Seawolves, going up against Ferguson. And a lot of these face-off wins are now happening in the Seawolves zone. URI is starting to win more draws. Murphy being held up. Seawolves bang it in and go after it. At this point in time, the Seawolves just need to keep bringing their forecheck hard because in a 3-3 game, you can't continue to keep doing the same thing. This is Crockett. URI is just playing a very, very physical game right now. And there's finally a check, I think, and it's going to take a penalty on it too. But, I mean, that's the first hit I think we've seen where somebody stood up and checked somebody from the Seawolves in quite some time. And Shanahan, unfortunately, is going to take a penalty for it, but to me, it looked like a solid body check, unless his arms were up. Now they're calling for, maybe they're calling an extra penalty? I don't understand what the call is here. Maybe the call wasn't on Shanahan? I'm missed here. I thought Shanahan threw the check. Maybe Peck threw the check. I don't know. Maybe the call was on. Maybe the call wasn't on the hit. I apologize if it was something else. We'll find out. But anyway, the Seawolves got a. Oh, they called it interference. I personally thought that was a very good check. I don't know. But anyway, it's all in the perception of the referee, I guess. Anyway, on the power play are the URI Rams. Ackermar controls, send it down. Oh, and he scores. Lockwood missed it. And there you go. It is now a 4-3 game, and Rhode Island has come back to take this game from the Seawolves. And I don't know how you can write this one up, folks, but we saw it coming, and it's just, I don't know what happened there. Maybe Lockwood thought it was going to be deflected, but a timeout was taken by the URI coach in the second period and tried to organize his team and get his team back and refocused. And somehow or another it worked. Some things that were done in the locker room, some changes that were made, things that they needed to fix, and they were done. And now it is a 4-3 game, and the Seawolves have a deficit here that they're going to need to make up. And coaches are trying to let the players know that there is still plenty of time in this game at 10:30, 10:25, and something needs to be done. Seawolves back with Riccardi, Ronaldo, and Belger, who've been kind of held off the score sheet today, except for Riccardi, who has the goal. Fired back in. Controlled by URI. And that was a power play goal for Rhode Island. Salisbury in the corner with Kasha. Again, I see a lot of skating. A lot of skating in the zone there, but the puck possession right now is not on a Seawolf stick. The guy's holding his stick. The referee says he's not letting it go. I guess Nick Belger's stick was being held for a reason, but the referee would not make a call unless he's going to make a call now. Just waiting for the ref to make a call if he's making one. I'm not sure if he's going to make one here. I mean, truthfully, he held on to Belger's stick. Truthfully, that's a penalty, so I guess he is going to sit for 2. So the Seawolves, once again, will have an opportunity to try and take advantage of this. As the linesman and the referee are explaining it to the captain of the URI Rams and Frank Kasha for the Seawolves. All right, face-off in the URI zone. Stony Brook with a power play. We'll start out with Chukrin, Slevin, Palmieri, Murphy, and Kasha. They really haven't had many shots on URI. Murphy with the puck over to Kasha. Sends a wrist shot, glove down by De Silva. Sword all the way. Good to see the Seawolves moving the puck, though. Got to get someone in front of Silva. That's how they scored on Pepe's power play goal. They screened him. Chukrin will get it back to Kasha. Kasha will send a shot low. Saved by De Silva. Out in front, Palmieri trying to get it across. Fumbled with the puck and could not get it to Slevin, who was really all alone there. Face-off will be to the left of De Silva. Seawolves need to get one here. It's a clean face-off win. Kasha over to Murphy. Slevin controls. Seawolves trying to move the puck quickly. Back to Slevin. Slevin making a move. Walking in. Shot wide. Kasha, turnaround shot wide. Murphy trying to keep it in. We'll have to get out and spin it out. Seawolves getting ready to probably change. Murphy will come off. Slevin will skate in. Unabated coming down the left wing. Slevin. Backhander. Oh, off the top. Picked up by Pepe. Pepe across to Palmieri. Palmieri. Cross ice. Feed to Slevin off the mark. Pepe will send a shot low and right on. Saved by De Silva. Back on is Riccardi, Ronaldo, and Belger. Yoon and Pepe. Seawolves down to 48 seconds on the power play. Salisbury wins the draw. The Seawolves come away with it. This is Yoon at the point to Pepe. Pepe over to Belger, but off the mark. Passes off the mark and down into the Seawolves zone. Pepe will pick it up and start it up. That pass is off Ronaldo. Picking it up is Riccardi, but he's worn off the puck. Kept in. Pepe kept it in, but they said it's out, so they have to touch up. 13 seconds to go in the man advantage, and it's fired all the way down. And that's going to just about do it. Seawolves unable to capitalize on the power play today other than the one time, and it's come back to hurt him. Belger with a cross-ice feed to Ronaldo that was deflected. And now this puck goes all the way around and kept in. Ronaldo sends a shot, deflected. Belger out in front. Bang back in. Seawolves just need to keep bringing that pressure. They got to be bringing that pressure. Ronaldo comes away with it. Ronaldo comes around the net. Ronaldo controls, sends a shot, but it's blocked down. And that's off the moorings. So they'll fix that. Stony Brook can change. Rhode Island can't. Down to 6:52 to go. Stony Brook trying to find a way to come back after leading in this game 3-0. And then 3-2 at the end of 2. Rhode Island has stormed back to score 4 unanswered goals. I don't know if they called a hand pass, but face off inside the zone. Rhode Island can't make a change right now. That line's been out there a little long. The Seawolves should be sensing that and try to keep that puck away, create some opportunities, get a shot, and look for a rebound. Crockett on the draw for the Seawolves. And that face-off won by the Seawolves. Peck on the forecheck, picked up by Murphy. Murphy spins and turns, back to the point to Hickey. Hickey's got room, fakes the shot, goes across to Quickie, shoots, loose puck in front. Seawolves had nobody there. Murphy sends it back across. Backed in by Crockett. Crockett. This is Peck out in front. Again, nobody there. Seawolves, though, keeping that puck in and maintaining possession. Putting the pressure on now. Now is the time they want to do it. Murphy controls the puck, sends it across to Heffernan. Oh, actually, that's to Quickie. Out in front. And Rhode Island finally gets the puck out and able to change. It's shot right on and saved by Lockwood. Faceoff will be in the Seawolves zone to the left of Lockwood. Chucker in on the draw for the Seawolves against Salisbury. Salisbury had won it, and then the puck sent to the corner. Seawolves blocked that one out of the rink and face off back inside the Seawolves zone. Face off to the right of Lockwood. Again, Salisbury and Chuckrin will do it again. This time, standoff, loose puck. And sent back in again, giving the Seawolves having to go all the way up the ice. These passes are not crisp, and Lockwood makes that save right on. Knocks it down and gloves it. Shots right now, 28-27. Seawolves up on the shots, but right now, down on the scoreboard. Truckman's still out there. He'll face off now against Stone. Stone wins it, but loses it on the block shot. Slevin will send it down to Palmieri. Palmieri, he's got Slevin with him. Slevin scores! Joey Slevin ties it up. 4-4. Speed to the net. Palmieri with the pass. And Slevin with the finish. Seawolves tie it up. Breathe a sigh of relief right now. Face off center ice. Riccardi, Belger, Ronaldo. Then Stone. Carwash and Kramer. Pepe will carry, get checked off the puck. Back to the point. And then back out of the zone. Seawolves just need to ride some momentum right now. Heck, Hickey almost lost it. Back into the Seawolves zone. Pepe tries to bang it out. Did not go. Puck given away again. Seawolves just very dangerous in the defensive zone right now. Got to protect the puck. Belger having a tough time getting out. Now he gets out. Coming down on the off wing. Belger sends a shot. Wrists it down. Loose puck. Loose puck again. We're going to have a penalty here. And it's going to be on Belger. Oh, wow. I thought it was going to be all right. It's going to be a penalty on the Seawolves. Seawolves. At the 4:09 mark, Belger takes a slashing penalty. Seawolves got to kill this one off. Too much time left in this game. Not enough time if you let one up. Face off to the right of Lockwood. Crockett on the draw. Heffernan's out there for the kill. Along with Kawicki. Crockett and Palmieri. At the point, Cordero shoots. Blocker down by Lockwood. Big hit by... And this puck is going to not get out. Cordero keeps it in. Seawolves trying to kill this off. Down to 1:26 to go, and this cleared all the way down. Seawolves get the change. Some of the forwards are starting to look a little gassed, playing some extra shifts due to the injury earlier in the game. And this puck skids off the skate, picked up by the Seawolves. This is Brad Riccardi with the puck, trying to walk around a man. He got knocked off by Cordero. But credit Riccardi trying to do something offensively, even on the penalty kill. This is Alsfeld coming down right wing, left wing. And Salisbury picks the puck up and gets it up to Ackermark. Ackermark's pass did not get through. Picked up by Heffernan. Heffernan will carry it. Heffernan will carry it. Get it deeper. Good job by Heffernan getting that puck deep. Down to 24 seconds to go in the man advantage. Good play. Kasha will fire it all the way down. That leaves 18 to go in the PK for the Seawolves. Chuckering, Kasha, Pepe, and Palmieri. Lockwood will send it around the wall, but right up to Ackermark. Nobody was on him. Pass down low, cross-ice feed. Penalties up. Blocker save. Chuckering will try to clear it. He does. Slevin was there, but it didn't get to him. Kasha back to get it again. All even up. 1:54 to go in the third period. Play was whistled down for offsides. So face off in the neutral zone. Nate Chukrin will take the draw for the Seawolves. And he'll go up against Vendetta. Seawolves win the draw. Pepe controls and will fire in all the way around. In on the forecheck is Chukrin. Shot from the point by Kasha, just under the glove of the keeper, De Silva, and sent all the way down into the Seawolves zone. They called it an icing. The puck never even crossed the line. Well, last night I think the referees had dates and they needed to they wanted to get out early. Tonight, I don't know. Just having some fun, folks. Face off to the left of the Silver. And Belger taking the draw. Belger controls the puck right off the face off. Ronaldo now controls, shoots right into the legs. Loose puck again, and now it's fired all the way down. Kosh is chasing after it. We're down to. There's a slash there. I think we're going to get a penalty. Yep, there's a penalty. And we'll have the whistle. All right, face-off in the URI zone. There's a 2-minute penalty for, we'll get the call. Stony Brook on the power play here with under a minute to go. And they dig the puck out. Seawolves come away with it. This is Kasha with the puck. Over to Slevin. Slevin cross-ice feed to Chukrin just off his skate. Chukrin controls it. Sends it back to Palmieri. Back to the point to Murphy. Murphy looks. He's got Kasha. One-time shot. High. Glove down by De Silva. 36.3 seconds to go. 1:37 to go on the man advantage for the Seawolves. And De Silva has played very well for Rhode Island in this game. Other than the 3 goals in the first period, not much he could have did on that fourth one, but he's played very well. Face-off won by the Seawolves. Over to Murphy. Murphy controls. Fires a low shot. Deflectable. And to the corner. Kasha picks it up. And all fired all the way down. Good defensive play there by URI. Astute play to pick that pass off. Down to like 19 seconds. One more rush for the Seawolves. And they'll carry up. This is Kasha through the neutral zone. Kasha carries in. Offsides as he had Riccardi break into the net. All right, Joey Slevin pleading his case, but offsides is offsides. Cardi out there with Belger and trying to get that puck wide, but it's not going to do it. That time will tick down, and teams will walk away. Each team will get a point and a tie and take this game to overtime. First overtime game here for the Rinks this year for the Seawolves. Seawolves lost a tough one last week in overtime to Syracuse. And tonight it'll be interesting because there's still time on the board as far as penalty is concerned. So I'm not sure if the Seawolves get to start 4-on-3. Because all penalty minutes carry over, so I think the Seawolves will start 4-on-3 for a minute. Remember, folks, next week the Seawolves will be on the road down in Lynchburg. They'll play Liberty for 2 games, and then they will return for another road game, actually, at the Sky Rink in New York to play the NYU team. And back here on November 10th for a Saturday evening game. All right. Seawolves will come out with 4. Belger, Kasha, Pepe, and Ricciardi. Ricciardi actually is, and Belger actually play on the same line. Kasha and Pepe don't normally pair together. But in the overtime, anything goes. So coaching staff has decided, because they have that 1-minute man advantage, they'll come with the extra player, a defenseman. And Salisbury will come out for Ackermark. And DeRocha will come out. This is Brad Ricciardi with the puck. He'll turn. Get it to Belger. Belger will look. Belger will send it up to Pepe. Pepe will look to Belger. But got to get the passes onto the tape. One shoots off the blocker of De Silva. Pass across. Belger with the one-timer. Glove save. As Brad Ricciardi took a big hit. Going for that rebound. Seawolves still 27 seconds to go in the man advantage. Need to try to capitalize right now if they can. It's a 4-minute overtime, and then, if nobody scores, it's a shootout. So Ricciardi on the draw to Belger. Belger gets it right back to Pepe. Pepe's got options here. Looks across to Kasha with the one-time shot. Not at the perfect angle to shoot that puck, but still got a good shot off. This is Pepe down to the last 14 seconds to go. Kasha shoots a one-timer again. This time a little better angle, but standing tall there, Daniel De Silva makes the save. You should try the other side. Maybe Belger could get a one-timer. Belger will take the draw now. And it's won by Kasha. Knocks it down. Good job by Kasha. Pepe picks it up. Down to 4 seconds to go. Oh, but it's kicked out by Salisbury. Good stick. Stony Brook's been guilty of that tonight. They're just not able to get the passes through, but you got to credit URI. They've got that passing lane closed off. Now Belger got knocked down by Cordero. It's picked up by Ricciardi. He picks up back to Yoon. You walk it in! Oh, he shoots high. Going top side, trying to get, because De Silva was down. Back into the corner, picked up by Yoon, trying to find Kasha going in, but no go. Back to the point, Ronaldo will hold it. Ronaldo shoots, save by De Silva. The Seawolves trying everything they can to put the pressure on. Ronaldo pushing out McEwen, saying, no way. He's swinging at anybody here. De Silva is a little slow getting up, but he's all right. He's just got to grab his helmet and get back on. He's been a busy guy tonight. Now we got something going on. Maybe he does have a little bit of an injury going on. Maybe he's got a cut. I'm not sure. He's got his mask back on, but I'm not sure whether or not they're going to bring out the trainer. All right, I guess he's okay. Face off inside the zone. Seawolves have had the puck inside the URI zone from the start of this overtime. But they've had that advantage of that extra man for a minute, but now we're all even up. Ronaldo, Palmieri, and Yoon for the Seawolves. Pick away by, Ronaldo with the wraparound chance. Ronaldo with the steal from behind the net. As it's getting really, really dicey out there. Both these teams want this win. Stony Brook trying everything to make that happen. Yoon will come off and Pepe will go back on. But Ronaldo and Palmieri will stay on the ice together. And puck is won by Stony Brook. Back up to Pepe. Pepe will get it back down to Ronaldo. Ronaldo trying to find some space. He's got some, but he's being watched by Alsfeld. Picked up by Palmieri over to Pepe. Pepe shot over the top of the net. Picked up by Ronaldo. Ronaldo controls. Right now it's the size battle, and Stony Brook's winning that battle right now. And now the giveaway. URI will pick the puck up. As Hausfeld's got to step on Pepe. Loose puck in front there. Picked up by Slevin. He loses it now. Oh, right out in front. Dangerous, dangerous times here. Pepe is, he's a little gassed right now. He needs to get off. Chukrin will come on with Slevin and Kasha. Salisbury, along with Kawash and DeRocha on defense. Kasha needs to control the puck. He does. Chukrin loses it. Now picks it back up, and Kasha's got it. And the Seawolves will start out. Slevin will pick it up, and his pass to Chukrin did not get through. Picked off by Slevin. Slevin's got Chukrin with him, and also Kasha. Kasha, he's got Chukrin wide. Sends that puck on net and stick to the corner. Kasha picks it back up, then loses it. He gets it back and loses it again. Down to 1:31 to go, and it's going to be an icing. Well, there's no icing. Slevin will pick it up. He's with Crockett. Kasha will go off. Crockett will take the puck. Crockett looking for help. Sends it across. Pad save. 2 forwards deep. Potential 2-on-1 here. And that shot whizzes high and wide off the wall. Picked up by the Seawolves. Here comes Charlie Peck. Charlie Peck walking in on the backhand now. Makes a move. Loses the puck. Crockett picks it up. Gets it to Yoon. Yoon will take it back out. Seawolves will control the play with down to 47 seconds to go. Crockett picks it up. Sends it across to Peck. Peck will come back with it. Picked up by Yoon. Yoon drew center ice. Loses it. Now picks it back up. Yoon's got Peck with him. Yoon walking in. Yoon on the backhand. He'll hold it. He'll hold it. He'll wait for an opportunity. Gets it across to Peck. Peck will make a move around his man. Charlie Peck over to Ronaldo, who's now on the ice. Ronaldo shoots. Loose puck. Oh, rebound was wide. Picked up by Peck. Down to the last 17 to go. And that puck gets pushed off the wall and sent all the way down. This will be icing. If they can get to it quickly, they'll get a face-off, and they do. Colin Harple sent that puck down for icing. There was more time on the clock. I'm sure he would want to hold that puck a little bit more, send it down slower. Seawolves will take a chance here on the face-off. Chukrin, Palmieri, and Kasha at the point. I think the play here would be to get the puck to Kasha and get that one-timer. Palmieri to get in front of the keeper. And face-off won by URI. It's not going to happen. And that puck will go all the way down, and we'll head to a shootout as both these teams are tied at the end of OT. Shots on goal through the overtime, 41 for the Seawolves, 31 for Rhode Island. Stony Brook had 41 shots yet last night and were able to put 6 goals in the net. Tonight, 41 shots. They could get, the best they could get is 4. you got to give credit to the Silvers. Played very well. As Lockwood, too. Lockwood has played well as well. 31 shots, 4 goals. But so it's going to be a shootout. We'll decide on who's going to go first. And we'll see who's going to shoot first. We still don't know. All right, looks like Rhode Island will shoot first. And they will start with number 18. Chad Stone will be up first. And here comes Chad Stone. And Lockwood, oh, he beat him. I thought Lockwood had a piece of it, but it skidded past him. Rhode Island up 1-0 in the shootout right now. And Brendan Pepe will be up for the Seawolves. Oh, and Pepe shoots high and misses. Going for that top corner and shot it too high. Alsfeld up for Rhode Island. And he shoots high over the top. Seawolves still down 1-0 in the shootout. And this will be Nick Belger will have a chance. Oh, and Nick Belger lost the puck off his stick, trying to make too many dekes. And now one more shooter for Rhode Island. Number 16, Matthew Kawash, will shoot for Rhode Island. And he shoots high. Seawolves have one more chance to tie this. And it'll be Charlie Peck. And with the ice all chopped up, it's best to shoot the puck. See, that's it. The ice is so chewed up, you got to shoot the puck. URI wins the game in a shootout. That's the second one, unfortunately, for the Seawolves that they've lost in the shootout. But they still did get a point in the game. And credit URI, they're going to go home a little happy tonight. So they did a great job, and they came back in a game that they were down 3-0. Seawolves a little guilty of some mistakes in the defensive zone and not getting much of an opportunity to get much offensively going, really, from the midway second period on. Now the teams will shake hands and they'll see each other again later on in the year, actually in the new year. So each team that play in a division plays against each other 4 times. So they'll be even up in the series when they go to Rhode Island. But Seawolves better learn from these types of games, because these types of games are winnable if you stick to the plan. All righty. All right, folks, this is Andy Magnani for Seawolves Hockey Live signing off, and we'll see you on November 10th versus NYU. Take care and have a great rest of the weekend.